What is up, everybody? Play to Scholar Magic. Thank you for joining me today. Today we are on a no rare challenge. No mythics, no rare wild cards, and we're going to be on our way to Mythic from Diamond. So, yeah, we're kind of excited to start this journey. Let's sleeve up. We'll get real serious here. And perfect. And yeah, we're gonna do it. We'll just call this Mythic to Diamond, or Diamond to Mythic. And it's oddly fitting that the uncommon we're gonna be using is actually called Diamond. And I think we're gonna be rolling in the Golgari color. So let's find Diamond first. Don't think I've crafted it at all. Diamond Weapon is a 7 generic, 2 green. Legendary artifact creature elemental. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each permanent card in your graveyard. Fantastic. Whoa, every permanent card. Nice. Reach. Immune. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to Diamond Weapon. Fantastic. So we're going to be crafting that up. We're going to be getting 4 copies of that. And we're going to use our knowledge of the game to build a very sweet graveyard deck. My favorite in these type of decks is Fester Leech, and it's probably not even close. I just love this card. I love that it just gets us 2 mills on each instance of combat damage. I like that it can kind of get in there and be defensive too at certain circumstances, kind of like a mana sink. So I'm very excited about Fester Leech in a budget deck in general. Let's just go over like the big 3, I guess, like while we're here. The Marauder, of course. Your Hollow Marauders are going to be fantastic. They're just that cost reduction for each creature card in your graveyard. We really want to get these down on like turn 3. You know, to be honest, we really want to kind of have that opportunity to get them down, get them fast, and get them there and kind of start producing like immediately. So, in terms of this kind of deck, you usually kind of want to keep it very concise, like what's your objective, like, because you really want to kind of have creatures in general. Diamond Cutter actually just likes to see any permanent, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, the Hollow Marauders are definitely essential. They give us some card advantage and a flyer in there. And then of course the Huckbuster. Herkbuster. Buster. Nope, not the Buster Sword. Let's see. Let's just do this one. HU. And it's like a 7 mana costly creature. There it is. The Husk Burster Swarm. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature card you own in exile and in your graveyard. Menace and Death Touch. Fantastic. So, and that could be an exile too, so that's a good thing to know. Alright, so that's kind of our big 3. Fester Leech is kind of the way I want to go. I had an idea of going like Insidious routes too, like because green has such interesting surveil cards. Like for instance, let's see, I think I have to maybe craft this one. Oh, I'm in mana value. Okay. Yeah, the Rubbleholt Maverick, when this creature enters Surveil 2, that's pretty fantastic. That's kind of like online with the non-vermin. And then also, this one also works with the Insidious roots, right? Because you can exile this card and proc your Insidious roots. Let's see, Insidious. Creature tokens you control have add 1 mana of any color. Whenever one or more creatures you control leave your graveyard, create a 0/1 green plant creature token, then put a 1/1 counter on each plant you control. I think it's kind of interesting enough. I think it will probably work for what we're doing. Also, I definitely want to keep it to creatures. I know the Molt Tender can kind of get busy with the graveyard too. Because I don't have that one. That is an uncommon from Strixhaven, so or Aether Drift. So we'll just pick some of those up. Okay, fantastic. So I think what we want is like basically the Snarling Gorehound. Snarling. Probably the Gnawing Vermin. And obviously you want some ways, I mean, these are the ways to kind of get the cards from your graveyard to like proc the roots, the Molt Tenders. We can go pretty low because our curve is going to be fairly low to these guys. So I'm thinking like probably like a 20 land deck. That would give us like maybe some room for some removal to just start. Overwhelming Remorse is a good one. Whoops. Type in Remorse. Overwhelming Remorse, that's a good one to try. And then I believe the other one is there is a good non-creature spell. It's in green and it is 2 mana, and I don't think the Cash Grab is the one we want. Let's see here. I might have to craft it as well. Let's see. A Dredger's Insight, that's the one, Dredger. Whenever one or more artifacts or creature cards leave your graveyard, gain 1 life. When this enchantment enters, mill 4 cards. That's really good. You may put an artifact, creature, or land card from among the mill cards into your hand. That's fantastic. And I kind of think it fits with the roots. I don't think we have to run 4 roots. I think we can actually probably go here. Get a little synergy, but I won't be like too upset about it. Go up on the removal, 22 lands, and I think we can just call it here. I'll take the 4 Overwhelming Remorses and a little bit of action on the Insidious Roots. It seems fine. And I think we're good to go here. Let's go for our lands here and find some Golgari lands, black and green. And we have the Pain land that will do damage. We have life lands. I am fond of the 13 life or less lands. And I am also fond, I would say, of a mixture of the life and damage lands. Preferably though the life lands, because aggro is kind of annoying. And some damage lands. And then we have 10. And let's find another damage land. And I think we are all set here. So here's the list, guys. Here's kind of the budget list. It's basically like building your graveyard up. These cards all have ability to put cards into your graveyard. They help us get to these big 3 here: the Hollow Marauder, the Huck Burster Swarm, and they're just big nasty things. We have some nice removal up here, and then we have like this Insidious Roots. If, for instance, if we have a Maverick that gets in the graveyard, we can, activate the roots by removing it here by paying a forest. Additionally, the Molt Tender can just exile a card from a graveyard at any time. That would also set off the roots. And also the Dredger's Insight is just kind of nice gasoline. It's just a big source of milling, which is nice as well. And we kind of limit our non-creature spells, or just really fill up our graveyard in general, which we really want to do. Yeah, you can just put a creature right into your hand. So I think the deck looks cool. So let's give it a shot. We're going to be in Diamond today. So let's go, baby. And we're playing Diamond Cutter. The juice, we're playing the juice, the juicy. Kind of an awkward one, but we'll keep it. We love the Gorehound just with like any 1-drop really. Swift Spear is kind of a nasty thing on this shit. Okay, that's kind of an interesting one, isn't it? Let's get a little life. This will do damage. Alright, we're gonna damage them. Then we'll follow it up with a Snarling Gorehound and a Rebelfoot Maverick. Hate to see this opening by them. It's super spooky stuff, guys. I'm putting everything probably into the graveyard, usually. Yeah, we definitely don't need any of those. Those are terrible. And we want things to hit the graveyard too, oddly enough. So we don't mind blocking the... If they have a rage, that's a beautiful opening for them. That's we're going to lose to that? That's fine. They can get to Mythic. That's totally cool. Their deck is just juiced up. Okay, they kill my my homing, which kind of sucks. I get to block this thing. And nearly to one of our guys here. Kind of sucks that we have to release this fellow, but we get this little blocker. Oh god, do I have to... I have to actually put a target counter on something? Do I have to? Huh. Guess so. This thing. Yeah. Sure. Well, we'll follow them off. Is it whatever? It's fine. They had a really nice opener. Everything looked kind of good there. I mean, we're a little heavy on our big stuff, but that's the way it's going to be. We'll get on the play. We'll get to develop our board. We just need to put over a 50% win rate to kind of progress, you know. Okay, kind of an interesting one. I think we just go right into roots, it looks like. I have to actually get this down, so... to actually trigger the roots. And we have to get something in our graveyard as well. It has to be a creature card. Gotcha. Evangelist? Maybe I should have left the green man open there because of, oh, this thing can actually pump up the Fester Leech. That's interesting. So we just can chill here. Go ahead, attacking with your evangelists. That's a creature. This is so interesting, I'll tell you what, guys. I'll tell you what. Attacking with the leech, see what they want to do. They let me mill? I don't know if that's the move, opponent. You can do this on end step too. Alright. Give me a target, opponent. Give me something to kill. Dear Hulk. Kinda hate to see it. See what they want to do. I bet they'll get a lot of removal. Might. Gross. Will they play the might? They're kind of smart. They will block their leech. That's kind of psycho. I don't think they have any board wipes. Get mana for this, so I get to play my Swarm too. Whew. Any Marauders in the chat, guys? The Might. Does it do anything really here? They're in kind of a lot of trouble, I think. Ah, Sheltered by Ghosts. That's pretty good. My Insidious Roots. That's psycho, bro. Oh no. I should probably get my 6/6 here. What is that copy? Another Might? Sure, opponent. Opponent, this swing is going to devastate you, brother. They look kind of incredibly dead here, but they are at 17. That is true. Hate to see that guy go to the graveyard. I'll make some bodies. It will definitely make some bodies for sure. That's quite good. They have to pay 1 into this though. Yeah, they do have an elf. I see that. Could be anything. Sheltered by Ghosts. Could be a lot of different permanents under there. Okay, just an Evangelist. Now they get a 6/6 on the way back too, which is kind of spooky. I don't know if I'd be swinging with that. Overwhelming Remorse would be good, a Marauder would be good. A land is not great, but it is damage. So we'll just hide that, and we're just kind of YOLOing damage here, right? There's nothing to get out of this. Okay, and we're just going to swing. Yeah, they're nearly dead, but they got bored now. This thing makes more bodies? No. You'd hate to see another gear Hulk here. And we did break there. Did hit a land, which was super sucky. Marauder. Diamond Cutter. What you got, opponent? Got more gas? Yes, they do. Look at the reliquary. Those are pretty good. Man, we fought so hard in this game. What up, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're battling it out in Diamond with some crazy decks here. We almost did there. We kind of bricked on a land there. We might have won. They played pretty good too, I have to say. I'm surprised I'm surprised they wouldn't do this. It doesn't like have flash or anything. Yeah, we bricked kind of hard like a couple times here. First strike here. Nothing really going on. Is the 6-5 here. You know, kind of unfortunate. This is a 3-2, so we just kind of lose, which kind of sucks. And then, do we go back to platinum now? Okay, no, we're still at diamond. I don't think I would change the deck much. I don't know how important these Dredger's Insights are. Our graveyard's getting pretty juiced already. But more Insidious Roots seems very good, I'd have to say. Well, it went well with the Molt Tender, that's for certain. These were gas with that, so something like that. And I think we could go down a couple Gorehounds. It's hard to say. I think you definitely want these. These are very good, especially with this card. We need those. I'd say for this particular deck, we probably don't need as many Vermins. I think that's fine. You go first, and there's no way to build our graveyard here, so we're going to have to mulligan that. Looks a little better. Oh, thank you. Okay, we'll take that walk for a mulligan to 6. That's kind of psycho. I think my plan there was probably just to go Fester Leech, throw away the Snarling Gorehound. We'll be pretty happy about it. What up? What up? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna go to maybe to Mythic. Maybe. I am a big fan of just starting with Fester Leech. I'm just a big sucker for that, I have to say. What's nice about this deck? It's a 0 rare deck, so you could, I mean, it's not always easy to get all the uncommons, you know, I know that's also kind of an impediment, but at least you could save your rare wild cards, you know, maybe save them for something special, you know. I think that's kind of like a nice kind of like, you know, action at least that we can do with this. Alright, let's swing in here. Hopefully get a creature card in there. And never lucky. We can actually get the Gorehound down. And I guess that's something. Or we can, yeah, I think that's fine. This is fine. I know, right? Because, you know, you're playing a very, very, you know, complicated deck yourself, sir. Just, you know, get that Omniscience in there and we'll be great. Opponent, did you see what I have over here? It's okay. It's okay. I know it's not easy sometimes, but it's fine. Well, they can't do Omniscience next turn, so we can get really busy here, guys. Let's get the Gorehound up a little bit. This opponent is so annoying. And rude. They just know they're gonna lose. But does he have temporary lockdown? Get out of here! Get out of here, Chocobo boy. The writing's on the wall, homie. Opponent goes first. We have kind of a hand here. We'd be relying exclusively on the Fester Leech. But we'll try it. Okay, I can get my roots, I guess. Bat. You know, I forgot about the bat, but I don't really miss it. I'll be honest. I don't really miss it. Probably they'll take my vermin, but the Fester Leech is the dangerous one. Well, the 9 vermin is very scary for them, actually, because if it dies, this thing just dies, right? Gix. That's a card. That's pretty good for them. Kinda love to see it. We're almost at Marauder levels. Don't send in your Gix, homie, just send in your bat. That is really goofy. Oh, Duress. That was a pretty good opponent, to say. Get the Marauder in there. Let them discard. We'll draw. They are very low on cards, aren't they? Get the Surveil, that's really nice. We'll take the Huckbuster for sure. Yeah, we're gonna have to block here. I can't give them a card, unfortunately. And then we'll have to kind of let this take over here, this Diamond Weapon and Huckbuster. They're so very easily castable here. And obviously the Diamond Weapon is really good against them, I'll have to say. Put it on the menacing creature. Very, very good. I mean, they have a lot of removal. Any sacrifice over there, opponent? No. More surveilling allowed here, which is fantastic. Do we take a creature? I mean, it's kind of a way to victory. It's not the best creature. Maybe we do better. Send in our Diamond Cutter. It's just 8 damage to the face. We win. Guys. Guys. Let's go, baby. The mulligan, the mana was terrible. And the creatures seem to be very good, right? Okay, a little bit of a slower guy here for mono red stuff. Ooh, Gorehound. And this is a nice little combo here, guys. Yeah, so far so good. We've actually gotten to the middle of the rung with this 0 rare deck. So that's fantastic. Yeah, I think all these just go in. We're very close to this Marauder. If they kill one of our things here, this thing's just activated. This goes by permanence in your graveyard. This is creatures. And let's swing in, see if they want to, like, you know, put damage in. They do nothing. That's a brick right there for us. I mean, this deck is a gas, man. You can even see, like, just the bad draws, like, are just so much more evident. Like, anything there, any creature, and we are just juicing. Still very interesting. Just interesting, like, removal deck. Looks like they're on, like, maybe Shiku or something here. And we'll just drop this 2 land. Could have gotten to my Marauder there, actually, guys. That was kind of a mistake. But we do have this removal. Let's see what they're doing. Have a lot of mana open. Welcome, guys. People are coming in the stream. So glad that you joined me. What we've done so far is kind of pretty amazing stuff, I'll be honest. No rare deck, no rare lands, none of that action at all. It's been kind of a wild ride. 4 matches in, I think we're 3-1 or 4-1. So we'll actually keep that on the top because we love to, like, do some surveilling here, to be honest. And we will be able to do that with a 9 Vermin and Gorehound combo. This was a draw discard type of effect. So they will have to discard, and now we will draw. It is a Shiku deck. That's what I thought. So actually we didn't get to draw because they did discard something over that mana value. Let's start here. Maybe actually get into our diamond weapon. I don't really know what they're doing over there. They had lightning and Shiku, and I'm kind of afraid of, like, what's going on. It's But we'll draw that for sure. And now let's just go ahead and swing in, see how they react here, see if they're doing like 1-for-1 removal. What are they up to? They just let it go through. I'm cool with chilling, man. I mean, oh, I milled my own guy. That was really unfortunate. I think we're good to chill. I don't know what they're doing. We'll save this thing for later. Okay. I mean, they play creatures, but what else are they doing? Well, it seems like some lightning helixes, maybe. Just kind of calculating their math here. Elspeth. I don't know about that. I'm gonna be able to get through that.
Together.
Sure.
Peace.
I just completely messed this up because I'm a Goomba. Can I cancel the attacks? Yeah, because I needed to buff up my Rebel Warrior. Oh, we're Xaxes. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, look at this. We're already like... We started here, and we're already here. So it looks like Diamond Cutter is the real deal. No wonder it's like kind of winning some... you know, challenges and stuff in the pro community. I think this is kind of a similar list to what they probably run. I'm probably sure it's Insidious roots too, right? Maybe not though. Goblinden. We go first with an absolute juiced hand, so let's freaking go. Love to see it. I think it's probably in our best interest to start actually with maybe the Moltender. Just because it can just add mana. It can kind of get us to some other things. Really good against Omniscience too, which is like really psychotic. Let's go like this. We could always, you know, let's see how they react to this. Maybe, what are they running over there? How are they gonna get rid of this? I can pay the 2 though. Yeah. If they're Omni, they need to get rid of my Moltender. They're gonna have a hard time. Okay, let's start here. Build our graveyard up. It's another Insidious Roots. Another one. Gotta start getting stuff in there. Hate to see it. Lots of flood. Thanks for stopping in. Make sure you share with your friends. Share the channel. We're growing. Almost 400 subs. Pretty sweet. It's Mill. That was a stupid card, wasn't it? Go Diamond. Go 8/8 boss. Combat damage. Nice. What are you running over there, Oppo? What are you running over there? Any creatures in there? Any creatures? Mill. It's pretty good. I like this. They're gonna remove my diamond weapon here, I have a feeling. They're gonna let the damage go through. You go like double omniscience into their grace. That would be a way to do it. But they still target it with the Pueblos, so... yeah, they're kind of screwed. I'm not gonna lie. Is it my grave? Oh no. Oh, I did think it was their graveyard too. Damn. Guess they need just a battle to win from here. Just a little slow, I guess. Dang. Alright, so they still don't have the battle. We'll get there probably. Yeah, I'm not afraid of that. Oppo, you need to find your juice, man. That hits your stuff, though, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. These are not considered lands, are they? Okay. Oh, they had it. Why did they slow roll that? Super annoying. Darn. Okay, so Omni is a thing. Ugh, gross. We go first with another stellar hand. Man, those Marauders would have been really good there. That would have been really good. I'm gonna get a little more aggressive and start with a Rubble Belt Maverick. Really effective there. Very close to our Marauder. Bricks. Yeah, we'll just keep all that stuff, man. Still trying to figure out the numbers here. I think I'm going to go down a Molt Tender for a Vermin. That's very good for them. Still trying to figure out like what the juice is going to be here for this deck. It's pretty good. We can really not get that back, you know, the stuff's gone. What's up, Jam CD? What up, brother? We're trying the battle. We're doing good, actually. We've progressed. But I've come to a realization that I don't know how good these Molt Tenders are. They're kind of puzzling me. I think they're good, actually, because they can add mana. I don't know, man. I think the Vermins would really get us to this like a little sooner, just a slight edge. I think we need that edge. Might go up Vermins, max the Vermins out, go down to Roots, but still keep some Molt Tenders there. That's very good for them. I don't think I can keep up with this Simulacrum here. Even with the flyer. Yeah, we're just gonna have to change the deck a little bit slightly. You know, I really like Haywire Mites too, and we can run Might, which kind of screws over temporary lockdowns and a lot of other things. Yeah, let me explain. I'll kind of like explain the deck to you. I think I'm in love with it. It's kind of what we've been doing to an extent. So this one is basically like a green-black version of kind of the Fester Leech stuff. And so you can see that familiar Hollow Marauder, Husk Burster Swarm, and then in Final Fantasy we got Diamond Weapon, which basically costs 1 less to cast for each permanent card in your grave. So that's really good. It's basically like all these other creatures, except it's an 8/8, and it basically says no to like mostly everything. I think pretty much we're gonna keep the deck mostly as it is. These are very good too with Insidious Roots. Yeah, I think it's something like this. Basically, yeah, I think this is fine. Basically, the main objective is to get to these guys. If we can get to this, we basically dunk on most everything. We just have to get there fast. Fester Leech is a great card to start with. Gorehounds into your 9 Vermins will build a lot of cards into your grave. These guys are new. They'll mill a card by tapping it, so they're summoning sick. But they can ramp too, and they also trigger your roots, so they will actually remove a card from your graveyard. Similar, the Rubble Belt Maverick does this. It will surveil when it comes on the battlefield, which is fantastic. And then when it's in the grave, you can pay a forest and exile the card from a graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Basically, all of these 7 cards will make the Insidious Roots go boom. And Insidious Roots is just like a crazy card where it just produces a lot of tokens as cards leave your graveyard. So yeah, it's pretty decent. I don't think it's too narrow either. I mean, I think it's fine. You could even like go down removal and probably, you know, play more roots, to be honest, like if you're really, you know, going for the bodies. But we can try it like this, see if we can progress. You know, we want to have some sort of removal. So what have you been making, man? What have you been getting into any of the Final Fantasy or what? Yeah, so this is fine. I mean, usually we can always just lean on our Fester Leech to do most of the action. I mean, unless they put like a 1/2 in front of us right now, or like a Cecil, you know, we're living our best life here. Okay, and this, what we'll do is we'll just go swing. It's just a very non-threatening creature here, just a 1/1, you know, no big deal here. Okay, they torched the tower. That's kind of unfortunate for us, because You know, we got some interesting cards in our deck. I have no idea what that is. I'm kind of afraid. Eevee, okay. Yeah, I mean, these are kind of dead cards unless we put cards into our grave. Like a 9 Vermin might be really solid here. Just kind of get our graveyard kind of juiced up a little bit. This is very powerful stuff though. VV just unchecked is really strong. We have nothing in the graveyard, which is kind of unlike our deck, really. And then just pop it off. Orzhov Sephiroth, fantastic. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to let this one go. I do love the deck, and you can see we did actually get up. We actually got up here. Like we're just kind of got on a bad run. Let's look at what we had before. I still think we can make this work. I do love removal. I do love some sort of removal, but we might just be... I don't know if I've used it too much yet. I do have some tricks we can still try out. We're not like completely done with this. Dredger's Insight. Okay. Alright, we're back in. So Dredger's Insight, this will just mill 4 cards into your graveyard like immediately, and then you can return a creature card to your... Really good with the Insidious roots, because the thing I want to know about Dredger's Insight, and I think I'm not sure about this. I don't know if these actually cards hit the graveyard to trigger your Insidious roots. Like Cash Grab is a card. Let's see what this does. Mill 4 cards. You may put a permanent card from among the mill cards. Yeah, I don't think any of those actually hit the graveyard, which is not in your best interest. It just really builds the graveyard, which is good. So, and like for instance, we'll put the Rebel 4 Mavericks in there. It'll juice our graveyard up. And I do love Overwhelming Remorse. Some sort of removal, but these are also just very good. They might just be enough. Let's try. Yo. Yeah, I agree, Mr. John. It's the mobilize, right? Yeah, I've seen that too. I feel... Yeah, what we were watching, I think we were running like the Judge Magistrate, which is a sick card too. But I think you're onto something with that. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, because you're just creating a maximum amount of bodies. You're just setting off Sephiroth that much faster. And it's a 2-drop. It works with Raise the Pass. It actually works perfectly with Ellis. It does like all the things in just a better way. I am totally in agreement with that. That is for certain. Okay, so we get to double spell here. We get to build a graveyard, and I think we're on our way. Obviously, a Trumpeting Carnosaur is kind of a spooky thing. And obviously 3 lands there is a complete whiff if I've ever seen one. You hate to see it, guys. That's just the arena saying no to you. They said no. Not today. You're gonna kill my Gorehound? That's crazy. Why would you do that? Okay, now we're just like the Dredger's Insight. Anything that mills lets me mill here. I can't. They're gonna zombify this thing. No, they're not. They're not ready. Oh no, a Galta. Oh no. Don't do it. Okay, I was like, they're gonna kill my Fester Leech here. Still, the Galta is trample. Oof. Okay. Let's do this first. See if we get any into a grave, those homies. So close, man. You know, usually I like to keep one. Oh, that actually triggers roots, which is actually insane. Usually I like to keep one of these on top, but we'll just go for this. And we can either go for roots, or we can go for a little discard action. I don't think they had the Zombify yet. They've been kind of looking for it. Okay, that's it. That'll get their Galta. What else they got? Any Italis, or what are we doing here? Oh, 2 Italis. Cool. Just 2. No big deal. Yeah. Dark Confidant? Yeah, Bob. I think that's what we're talking about. I believe, I think it's like usually how in most Magic Gathering abbreviations it's a play on like the, like Secure Tribe Elder, they call it Steve. It's basically a play on the, you know, the words of the card, I believe. Like kind of like an abbreviation, right? That's a good question, though. Maybe you can find out for us. I have fun losing, though, and you guys actually staying. Because we're going to turn it around, I swear. This deck is gas. You will see. I can see it. It's gasoline. we just need a hit. Your struggle with these budget decks will always be your sequencing. You're going to basically take turn 1 off like every single time. If you want to upgrade your mana base here, you are going to be rolling. Look at this. You get right into Fester Leech. Turn 2, you can go Snarling Hound into Molt Tender, and you are living your best life. I can guarantee it. And then you're going to get into your diamond weapon. See, like, look at this sequence. We can even kind of like look at this, like what it looks like. Because we actually have 2 untapped lands here. You have to run like 11 sources of dual lands or your colors will never be good. Yeah, so Dark Confidant actually is an older card. Just drop CD. Dark Confidant. It's a very kind of famous card and very powerful still to this day. Very powerful. You know what's really interesting about that Dark Confidant card? Dark Confidant. Yeah. Let's see what we're doing here. Yeah, put that there. Is if you have multiples on the battlefield, you only have to reveal the first card. You don't have to do it multiple times. Just the first card off the top of your deck, and you take the damage from it. So it's really not that bad. Slickshot Show-Offs are very good, of course. But they didn't sequence that correctly. They were supposed to play the Corey Steelcutter first. So they kind of messed that up. But it's okay. Probably just still learning how to play. I think we have to do this. Perhaps, golly, we've just been kind of really getting really boned out, guys. We are very close to our diamond weapon, though. I need life. Yeah, that's a massive source of milling, I'll have to say. Oddly enough, we might be like a maybe like a 21 land deck, because we are at 22, and I know it seems crazy with these massive spells, but we actually might be like a bit lower on the mana. Interesting card here. Can actually play all this at once. So I go here. Then I can tap this for mana. I exile a card. Oh, that would actually turn off my diamond weapon though. I think it's like, I don't think it's like a illegal move. Oh, I do have a Fester Leech. Okay, fantastic. Let's go like this. And we'll just remove the Fester Leech. Creature will be removed. We'll set off the roots. We will surveil. Put that in the graveyard. And I think we're just swinging in. Probably die to this show off here. You know, I'm just going to do a lot of damage. But it has reach. Oh, no, you said no. Well, there you go. Bob Marr. Swing opponent. Swing. Swing. Oh, look at all the creatures they have. That's a good swing opponent. I respect it. Taking some serious damage here. Prowess damage, nonetheless. No! Alright, I will still make the budget video, but I can't take this this sequencing anymore. It's driving me nuts. It's time to add some lands here. I can't do it. I cannot do it any longer. Do we even have any? We have some sick lands, some baller lands. Let's see here. Little surveil action. We'd love to see it. We'll add 2 of those because. And man lands too. Some cottages. That's crazy. And a blooming marsh, eh? Get rid of all these things. Strangled Cemetery. Jungle Hollows. The Gulches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. It's pretty low. Pretty low on the duels, I'll be honest. I can add Fabled Passages. That's fine. That'll actually be good for the diamond cutter. Okay, we got a deck. And now we can start fetching, and our deck won't feel as bad either. Rest in peace. I know, but the diamond cutter is sick. Oh my god, that card has reach too. I had no idea. It is a beast. See, our land mass, our land base looks so much better now. Oh, you know what? That's a hell of a card too. You know what? That's what this deck needs, is a couple overlords. That's what this one needs. No more of that Dredger's Insight, jeez. We just need some overlords. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, I think with this one, This one is from your graveyard to your hand, so it will actually turn on your roots too, which is crazy. They already have Delirium, that's pretty crazy. They have like no lands though. To the damage, to the damage. Diamond Cutter, let's go. Dude, Diamond Cutter is so sick, guys. It even takes any of your lands into account. That's really psycho. Ooh, they're doing some nasty things over there, aren't they? Kind of feeling myself here. That Cactuar is pretty brutal with us in double strike, so they're you know, obviously land devastated. Yep, that's a good one. Now they get the Overlord. That's pretty fantastic for them. Get a Fester Leech here. They let that go through. 2 going in, that's 2 here. We can proc this, get some more damage in. Alright, sweet. Yeah, the Overlords are gonna be really good here. That's like the secret sauce, I think. I might have to spend a mythic today. You know it. Alright, so actually this list is just probably pretty good, in general. So let's try to go for 3 more, and then I'll be off, and then I'll probably see you guys tomorrow with one of these videos in our push towards Mythic. This one will not be a budget deck. I couldn't do it, guys. I thought it would probably be one of our better chances for a deck to get through Diamond without rares, but the mana base is just a disaster. This is kind of slow too, I'm not gonna lie. We can try it though. Mold Tender is just weird with these Surveil lands because they'll just exile any card from your graveyard, so they just kind of like ramp. They're just kind of like a Llanowar Elf, just like kind of chilling. They're very strange. What do we do now? I mean, we don't have really any types of, break in our curve. This is just going to surveil all types of cards to a graveyard. Okay, they want me to kill my Molt Tender. That's crazy. Let's see what's here. If we like what we see, we can kind of manipulate it and maybe surveil. That's roots. We have the kind of the accompaniment there. Let me just check this. No. Okay, sorry, opponent. Let's just get stuff in the grave. Let's get our Huckbuster like kind of closer. Let's keep going. Yeah, let's do it like this. Because I'm going to be overlording, so... I mean, I guess these go into the graveyard. Maybe you want to keep roots, but... I'm still learning how to play this one myself. This is the first time I actually got the Mastery Pass of, like pretty much ever. It's kind of nuts, huh? I thought it just kind of makes sense because I'm over the summer, like, because I don't have school. My God, this Marauder is 1 mana, guys. Oh yeah, we'll keep all that. Yeah, because I'm off because I'm a facilitator at a school during the school year, so I get the summers off, so I can just like play Magic like all day with you guys. And it just kind of made sense to get the Mastery Pass, you know. Let's surveil. I might be able to get another creature, and literally, I kind of want that. I'll be honest. I'm gonna want that. So let's just go like this. I'm not terribly frightened of the Shelter, but we will die to it if, you know... Okay, so they actually did discard a kind of a bigger spell that they didn't get to draw off of, so it's hard to say if that was a good thing or a bad thing. We'll see. See what they're going to do here. Obviously, this cannot block this, so we have to go like this. Hopefully they don't have any more removal, like a boss. Just a land. And they're just going to let the Sheoldred hang out. There's no reason to swing with it. Let's see if this just a land enters. It's pretty brutal. I'll need to swing on this turn. I don't know if we'll get there or not. This doesn't offer me any life. This will make me draw. So we can just put some blockers down. Juice up our Menacer here. And should we put a flyer down, but we'll take damage. So this, I'll go to 5. I'll go to 4 with the land. Take 2. And then we'll be dead. So I think it has to be like this. I don't want to spend any more life here, so swing in here. Okay, we just slow down here. If I put this down, I can do 13 or so damage without if they are unblocked. I think this is the play, and I'll get a card, but it's dangerous. I agree. Or I could just submit 0. I don't need a card. Just a flyer. Nice. Good. Maybe we will win. But yeah, the mastery pass seems like a good value, like, overall. That's annoying. Don't like that. Dead in the air here. Probably should have beefed these up, but this is how we go. Menace, Death Touch. Let me put the counter on this. Dead to removal spell on my Marauder here. It's kind of a nail biter. Maybe they drew another Shelly. Maybe they can swing with a Scavenger. It's kind of a psycho attack, isn't it? Sure. To 1? Opponent? It is another Shelly. Let's go, baby. Love to see it. Haha, give me wild cards. Well, yeah, I mean, let's talk about, like, I'll have to say, Jump CD, I'm kind of in a good spot here because when I go to, like, start up a deck, I look over here and I've kind of unknowingly accumulated a ton of common and uncommon wild cards. The thing is that as you can actually complete sets, and there's a thing, if you look into it, about, like, completing your vault. And I could probably do that with, like, a lot of sets. Like, I could probably eat up about 400 common and 400 uncommon cards and complete, like, a Bloomburrow set, like a play set of all the things, and basically accumulate the vault and, you know, get towards my vault progress. See, I'm at 12.4% in general. But there's basically people create deck lists that are actually just cards from a set, and you basically craft them over and over, and in doing so you basically improve your vault. So that's nice. As you do get to your vault, you do get some wild cards that way. That's always something to look forward to. Obviously, making content for you guys, I'm always eating up gold, but not much. Really not much. Pretty good. I'm on the rarest mythics right now. Not so bad. Got some packs on the way. Yeah, overall I've been eating very well. I think I've spent, for the Final Fantasy on Arena, probably at least $60. Just through gems, Mastery Pass gems, probably a couple rounds of gems. I did the play-in event thing where we kind of like were kind of checking out the play-in event. And that was really fun. Like, if you wanted to do that, what were the colors? Wild is a very good play-in group to build. You get Tifa, and you get the other rare card, the rare creature that lets you play an additional land. He's red. That is where you want to be in your life. You want to be like in Chocobo land, and you want to be in Wild. For the play-in event. That's where you're going to be really excited about Magic. You will be firing on all cylinders. And I think you can honestly get to Mythic. I'm not joking. This is like not like you know, any sort of God, that kind of looks good, doesn't it? We'll just keep it on top. Just for the roots and stuff. I believe you could take the pre-constructed like play-in event Wild, the cactus symbol, Gruul, red green, and the Chocobo. Like, I think you could like meld them together, and you could well, I mean, your mana base would be sucky, but you will cheese, like, you will definitely be cheesing opponents because, what do we want to do? I think we want to just get the Molt Tender down. It's kind of weird and awkward, but it will help us get to the Insidious roots a little better. Creatures would be most welcome. Yeah, we'll put a Marauder in there. Yeah, we'll put a Fester Leech in there. Let's swing. Yeah, I mean, because you have the Tifa. Yeah, Jump CD, if I were you, I would play the play-in event, and I would fill up all your uncommons, and get the rares, like through the wild, like, I would just spam that. I would spam wild and Chocobo until I, like, got basically that kind of requisite. And you will be juiced because you're gonna have Tifa and you're gonna have that other. There's a guy named Shaon, Shaon. He did a live stream of basically the Gruul Tifa, like Tifa with that homie. It was gas. Like, you get to play an additional land on your turn. You get, like, you get your access to Monstrous Rages. It's just like you are so juiced. We'll just do this like this. We're going to trigger our roots here, which is fantastic. Trigger our Gorehounds at the same time. Put more in here. And we get to go into roots again, which is absolutely demented. Because we produced mana with the Molt Tender. And we're making more plants. And we're surveilling more. Oh my god, an Overlord? That looks kind of hot, doesn't it? We go like this. We're almost at our Huckbuster. Give up an elf, homie. Give up an elf. We'll still die to a Mossborn Hydra, but it's fine. We won't die to a Traveling Chocobo yet. But that'll be next. Is this a Fable Passage? Ay, oh my god. Double landfall triggers. We're okay. We're doing fine. We're gonna get more of these roots. We get to play out all of our threats next turn. Oh wow, you love to see their action though. It's beautiful. Okay, let's surveil first. Maybe get more Rubblefoots. God, that's almost like castable, isn't it? I'd like to get more of these guys into the graveyard, the Rubblefoots. Kind of appetizing, but what am I doing here with the roots to this turn? Should we keep the Sex Death Toucher? Probably. I can play all these things. Let's get that land away, though. I don't want that. We're getting closer to the cottage, too. Let's play our threats first. This is fine. I don't know if I wanted to use that. Surveil. Oh. I mean, it's a 6/6 Death Toucher. Can't say no to that. Alright, no attacks. They can double their counters, which is kind of spooky, I'll have to say. Oof. But I do have a Death Toucher, so we'll see what they want to do. They say go. Kind of love to see it. That's more Insidious Roots triggers. think I want to do that. There's a lot of thinking involved here. What do you guys think? Oh yeah, for sure, John. Absolutely. I'll give you. I think I'll open up my user ID and you can just get it, or I'll just add you. We can battle. I really don't know what to do here. I mean, I can get two roots triggers, grow these things, scale them up, get more. You get more action overall. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go YOLO here and just say yes to this. Then I'm going to exile a card. I'm going to exile this creature here. I'm going to trigger the roots. I'm going to trigger the surveilling. It's another Insidious roots. Is that good? I think it is with the Mold Tenders, isn't it? Yeah, I'll just leave it. Yeah. And then we'll just send something to their death here. This thing doesn't take damage any of the ways. The diamond weapon doesn't take damage. It's just stupidly strong. And then I think we're cool here. Maybe even send in one of these menace creatures just for fun. And then I have to get to my graveyard, take one of these here diamond weavers away. Get more roots, triggers. Yeah. Opponent. Yeah, I think this is fine. That's a 14-15, man. Okay, it looks like they're going to give up their elf, which is kind of cool for me. We are wide, very wide. Audacity is scary with this here chocobo here, but that's about it. Cool. I think I'll be able to add you then. Oh, they do have Audacity. Good for them. Good for them. They win. I'm glad. Glad they pulled an Audacity out. Yep, they simply get to double that, and they just kind of popped off. Yep, you got it, guy. You just double up those triggers. Should be like, what, 40-ish damage. We block. This guy doesn't have anything special. This guy doesn't have anything special, and then we just throw everything in front of us. We probably didn't need to put our diamond weapon into that last attack. Probably didn't, let's be honest. And I actually might be alive by like one. I might still be alive. They might be dead on this one back. Oh man. Hate to see it, guys. By 1 damage. I hate to lose like that. Kind of a sloppy one though. I guess I shouldn't have swung with a diamond. It's just kind of a funky one. You go first. I guess we'll try it. Got the surveil land here. Yep, after this one, John, I'll get you on there. I just kind of trying to get that last one back. It's kind of devastating. Probably is our best card really for this deck, but This guy's cool too. It's basically just like a Manowar, this Moltender. We will need to hit lands to proceed. That's a freaking card. Man, I wish I had a way to kind of deal with this thing. Our diamond weapon is getting good. I don't know if it could scale up with the Mossborn Hydra though. Yeah, that's good. Good opponent. Yeah, they are just rolling. Is this what we're weak against? The ladder is like saying you are weak against this deck. Very well. No lands opponent? They have it. They have it real big. Yeah, I think we're kind of weak on removal. I think it's time to add some. I think it's time to add a little bit of action to the deck. Kind of tune it a little bit. So what have we loved so far? I mean, the roots have been pretty decent. The Overlord has been really good. We're really not building the graveyard so well, but honestly, this is getting like, this with the Gorehound is really good. This needs to get into the graveyard. It's still good with our Surveil too. That's still really solid, really. I think I need to kind of figure out how many lands we're rolling here. 11, 12, 16, 18, 20, 22. Alright, John, let's get you in there. Let's see here. How do I do this? I have not done that for a while. Direct challenge. I think it's... Profile. Right? I know, Lord. I thought I was so close there too. Still, even with all those blocks, I thought we almost had it. It was such a close one. We're trying to get some homies in if you guys want to get on this. For the friends. Let's see here, so we can do the direct challenges and stuff. I think it's not that. It's not that. Maybe here? That's a direct challenge. Mastery, pack store. It's got to be profile, right? Somewhere in profile. Titles, companions. Oh, no, 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 no. It's here. Yeah, it's been a while. Friends. Okay, let's see what we got here. John. Bob. John Bomb. John Bomb. Bomb. Yes. 17428. Sweet. Friend request successfully sent. We're gonna find some overwhelming remorses, and we're just gonna take this deck all the way. So we build the deck really sufficiently with overlords. This is very efficient at doing it. The Rebel Fort. Fester Leech is probably our, I'd say it's probably the best one. It's just really solid. It just kind of gets the job done every time. It felt bad getting a 1-lander there too. 1, 4, 6, 10, 11. $23? That sounds pretty decent. Yep, these do the surveilling. We can't be sad about that. We have to run at least, I'd say. 4 would be great if we can get 4 in. I don't think so though. I'm gonna have to just go with the nice little tech 2. And hopefully get a Hydra now and then. And kind of get there, just get there. Gorehound has always done the thing. Like I said, they go very well with these tenders because the roots produces to be honest, like it is so tough. I kind of want to just give this a shot because if we have 3 of these in our hand, we're already juicing the graveyard, and then we have these. Let's do it like this. The tenders are pretty important. They don't really mill anything though. Let's go like that. I think if you're doing roots though, you have to have 4. You just have to have 4. Crap. Yeah, something like this. Alright. Let's see if they really hate me for this one. We can go on a slide or we can just go up to the moon. The dude abides. We'll love the username. The Moltender is such an interesting card because you have to imagine that it's basically like a Llanowar Elf in this deck, and actually it's pretty dang good. I have to say I'm pretty impressed with it. You know, we just have to surveil something in there, and then we can go right into our Overlord, and it's fantastic. So you can actually like have like, you know, you can actually play these surveil lands and not get like too punished. Yeah, they might even just kill it. You know, they might just kill it in response, which is kind of crazy. Resolves. We'd love to see Overlord on turn 2. Just love it. That is a lot of mills, you know? That is a lot. Let me just get this Gorehound back. Love to see it. We're like croquis right now, guys. We're just living our best life here. Got Gorehound. Gorehound probably seems better at this point, I think. And that also would say maybe, you know, in this terms of sequencing, when you have this many kind of like, you know, competition, maybe it is just a Vermin just to do a 1-banger, you know, with a Snorling Gorehound. That's a lot of milling at once, you know. That's nothing to be sad about either. Okay, they're in Omniscience, so, you know, do they have an Omniscience in there yet? They do not, but, you know, it's coming. So I have like 2 turns basically to kind of do anything relevant here, which is kind of sad. So, there's that. Whoa, that's a lot of Marauders, dude. I could just surveil them all there. Let's get more permanence in there. Our diamond weapon is actually almost online, guys. It is so close. Just any land. Yeah, that's fine. This will go back to 3. But we'll get a surveil back on the other end. That's cool. Temporary lockdown. What are we doing here? So you're gonna get that on missions now. That's it. It's really that easy, guys, for them. They don't necessarily. I mean, they can pretty much just spew their deck, though. You know, it's very efficient now. Let me tell you, very efficient stuff going on over there. Should have held that up, huh? This one. That could hit their omniscience though if they do a boil it, but they usually have a combo piece now in line. So there's that. It's kind of funny when they do the temporary lockdown stuff. It's just kind of just funny to me. Because usually they just have like the combo in hand, but they just do this funny stuff first for, you know, because they're psychotic or whatever. And the battle. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we're going to accelerate it a little bit here, guys. We're going to be going into the 5th dimension if you want to join me. And the way we're going to be doing this is we're going to actually add these as vermins, because they actually, I think, are going to be really fast with the gorehounds and such. And I would love to have a 4th of these for that stupid omniscience deck. And like go down one of these swarms. It's still like a good amount of sources, right? I love the diamond weapon. I want to keep on trying it out. Let's try it like this. Remember, guys, to like the video if you're here. I appreciate it very much. We will we're gonna win 3 wins in a row, and we're gonna call it, and we're gonna say that we had a good magic day, and that yeah, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be sick, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying the Final Fantasy. You want to, in this particular deck, you want to play your mills first, so they can get my roots. That's fine. Got the Cottage. Play your mill first, because that way you can still surveil and kind of like manipulate your deck. Milling is not like something you can, you know, manipulate anyway. It just goes right in there. And now we can surveil. I think they could probably both go in there. We don't really need both. We don't really need these at this time. We need to get to the diamond weapon, and then we'll be very good. I don't know if they want to do that because that gets me closer to my diamond weapon. I'll just be very honest about that. I have a little bit of a backup plan with a cottage. Looks like they have the removal for it. Of course, they're haters. Blue. That's a draw discard, Mythic. Emmett Selch. Ooh, Seth? What's up, Sephi? We might have to battle this one out with our cottage, so maybe if we get a land, we might be starting to be able to swing. They can zombify this, can't they? That's an interesting one, huh, guys? Kaito. They're gonna stun my diamond weapon here.
I've seen scarier things in a bowl of noodles.
Yeah. You know what?
I've got them pinned. Press the
I
attack.
can kill your Kaito. Looks like I get to kill their Kaito here, which is kind of good for me.
I'm definitely lost.
Roots. Loved it. Love that. Can throw this under the bin. Yeah, we have lots of options to get into the roots here, guys. That's another dimension of the deck for sure. Sheldred. Sure. It's good for them, right? It's a little bit of life. Yeah, I mean, going to the graveyard makes our Insidious roots a little bit better. Let's put on him. Interesting one. This thing also triggers the roots, so it just works very well. I mean, obviously there's some good planning involved in this kind of gameplay. We get our diamond weapon back next turn, which is kind of nice, but this guy just gets so much life. I mean, that's nothing there. Creature, okay. You gonna swing with your Emmet here? I don't mind if you do. Kind of stonewalled by Shelly right now, which kind of sucks. But we could swing with a diamond weapon. He'll just take it, right? Okay, sure. Molt Tender's online with Insidious Roots next turn, so that's kind of fun. I wonder if they're going to get that Sephiroth in play. Cecil, that's not too worrisome. They were kind of looking like a total hater deck there in the beginning, but they have a pretty cool little action there going. Some like Demir Legends here. Kind of cool. It's pretty good. I mean, we can kill the Preacher. Gonna kill my diamond weapon, huh? Do it on more on it. We'll be on more on the offensive side. This is as a sorcery here. Let's go to our turn. Draw. Hey, a Marauder. I'd love to see it. We'll definitely be taking the damage from this. Oh, this is a legendary artifact. Oh, that kind of changes my thoughts about this, actually, then. Okay, so we'll have to put more Huck Bursters in this. Okay, that's fine. I didn't know that. Let's get Roots online. Let's get up this Vermin. You can actually really get going here, so let's do it. And now we have this mana left over, so that's about all the fun we get to have for now. I think what we do is we send in the squad. They'll have to give up a Cecil here. If they kill the Vermin, I can just kill their Sheldred if they block in any kind of funky way. They might just have to let these go through. This kind of makes sense. It's not a lethal attack. So they will block the Vermin. That will kill your Sheldred though if you do it like that. Is there any reason to play an untapped diamond here? Looks like we're pretty good. We win. An orb. Alright, I think we'll do one more game here, and that was really fun. We have a really sweet deck that we can just kind of grind out. And thanks for joining me today. That was super fun. Sure, we'll take some lands here. I think it kind of makes sense just to, you know, start getting things online here. You'd love to see that. Oh my god, Omni. Not again. This is such a cool little combination, though, with Insidious Roots and Snarling Gorehound, because it'll bring in... Oh, they're going to counter that? That's gross. Not looking good now. Looking good. The fact that the cottage, though, can get their omniscience is kind of crazy. Might make it awkward for them. Man, Spell Pierce just rocked our world right there. Gotta have the cottages, though. Really? Just like that? Okay. Stock up. What else? Okay. 3 omniscience. Anything else? Okay, they could break on that, though, right? They're just netting cards. I think last turn I could have actually eaten their omniscience with this cottage here, right? So, yeah, lesson learned. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I had it. Oof, Diamond is a brutal place right now, man. How's this streak? Well, we won one, and then we lost it. But I think we actually have the tech. Yeah, like the Restless Cottages, those can actually eat cards in the graveyard. So, I think we got something here. Omniscience seems to be a really poor matchup, though. And I do like the Surveil land, but it's like kind of redundant, actually. I feel like we're taking turns off because of it, so I gotta get rid of them. I mean, it sounds crazy for a graveyard deck, but they're just not doing anything for us. I might have to invest some more rares into this one, to be honest. It's just not quite there. But yeah, I mean, we can get really busy with these 2 cards, really. Just smashing. This is just more action. This is legendary too, so I have to actually kind of tweak the list a little bit. Rude. Annex. Okay, sure. That is a diamond weapon. This thing just does not care about anything. It is so good. Liliana.
Enough with the mysteries. I've come for the answers.
It's 2 damage
Sacrifices
here.
must be made.
Man, this was such a fast game, wasn't it? Check out the Verge lands. It'd probably be a good investment. Same thing with the Fable passages. They're just like kind of get way of our sequencing. We can't really take any turns off. Maybe like, yeah, we just gotta go for it, man. I think the tap land of the cottage is probably what we're happy with, but really this should be like 2 more Verge lands and, you know, maxing out the marshes, so 5 more rare wild cards, and then you're gonna be really juiced. So what we'll do is we'll run it back 2 more games and hopefully get a win from one of them. Hopefully 2 would be great. And then tomorrow we can kind of present like a really nice I have to get the 4 Huskburster Swarms too, and we'll be super good. I love this. I just love all this. The lands look so much better already. Verge lands is just forest, so you have to be careful with that. Then once you put a forest down, then it can activate for both. So it's ready to go now. No blocks. Monstrous Rage activated. Nope. Not yet. Okay, go Overlord. Give me to this diamond weapon, homie. Okay. What do we got? A Gorehound? Yeah, I'll take the Tender. We're not blocking, so this is a kind of a flood. Man, I just got a juiced up hand, huh? Oh no, not Nemesis. But we can't get through. Let's tune this up a little bit. Just a typical feeling it out. Frustration, a little frustration. A little bit. Just kind of figuring out the little kinks here and there. That was a lot of lands. So we did have 23 lands before. And I think I want to go 4 out of everything. Even though this is legendary, I don't want to cut it at all. That seems fine. Seems fine. And let's see what we're preferring for mana. What do these verges produce? Is green. So I think it's like that. There's probably like a tech card that I'm still missing for Insidious Roots that like really makes it go, go, go. Like, you know, there's like Tyvar and stuff, and he's really good. It's like some like serious combos with that. Much better. Now we do not have any delays in our kind of action. We're just kind of rolling. Got these nice surveil cards slash no cards. Gonna start with our black mana here. Myself. That's a great draw. Go right into roots now. Actually, go Gorehound. Damage. Gorehound. Rebelfoot Maverick. Lots of surveils. We gotta get to our Marauder real soon. Nope. Creatures? Yeah. Sweet. Let's go, baby. Let's get them in there. Very close to Diamond Weapon. Very close to Hollow Marauder. Oh no. Not that. I hate this audition stack. It's really annoying. Okay, come on. Let's get some 2 mills here. Really good ones. Mix our... Only a little better. So close. Oh, they're a synthesizer deck. That's interesting, actually. It's not what I thought. I thought they were going to be omniscience. I don't know what this is, guys. This is Devastation Nation. Probably the Overwhelming Remorse has been our worst card, but we're just like fractionally off. But really, I should have these ready by turn 3. I really should. Yeah, I should. Man. Nope. Scavenging News is a sick card, and that will actually work with our roots too. And we'll dunk on Omniscience, and we just won't remove anything. We're just gonna try to overwhelm them with bodies. I like the tender because you can just mill with it too. It's fantastic. Oops. Very versatile card, really. Probably one of the better cards. Oh, I could have totally overlorded there. But that's fine. Oh, I still can overlord. Never unlucky, huh, guys? It was all part of plan. It was all part of the plan. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Dude, this card is juiced, man. This is what I want to do with my life. I want to be a Golgari mage. Now what do we do? We have 3 mana available. We could probably like just get to where we need to be. Can we cast any of these yet? So very close. If this is 2 creatures, we can cast one of the Marauders. Oh, that was so close. Mill? Should we just mill another one? Sure. What? Yeah, we got all these online. That's exactly what we need on turn 3. That's so much better. That's gonna take one of my things. Not a big deal. Now I can just have them discard like everything. Oh my god. And there's an Overlord on its way? This has got to be like the bomb. And a diamond weapon. Yikes. Not even their temporary lockdowns are any good. They need like synthesizer on max. Yeah, usually I just fold to this. That's a brick. They're just dead. They look very dead. That's good for them. Fairly good, right? Just gas everywhere. Absolute gasolina. 2 synthesizers would kind of be interesting, but yeah, they're just barely dead. They got the Bay too, so they can kind of give me back my Marauder if they want. And they leave. Alright, let's do one more. It was awesome, guys. Thanks for joining me today on the 2-hour stream. I can't believe Croaky streams for 7 hours. That guy is a psycho in a great way. He's a champion. Probably Festerleech is our best start here because we got right into the Overlord. Discard. Oh. I guess it's the... I guess it's this one. No, let's keep the Mold Tender. Go right into our Overlord next. Discard? Sure. No. Attack it. Surely it's the Overlord because you're just like impending that sucker. Yeah, we'll probably pick up a Marauder, right? That will make this discounted, so that is a move you can make, opponent. Pixie. I think I'm gonna get rid of the Tender. How about you discard, opponent? Wow, this deck is really something, guys. It is awesome. I love it. No freaking blocks, no way. Okay. Naughty. See what's going on. Land it. Let's go again. Put that in the graveyard. Juice up our homie. Do the thing. They still attack? They're crazy. They are crazy. I have a feeling. I like the flyer here. I love the menace, actually. Let's go like this. Save some life. Psychotic. Not green mana. Should have got that down. Could be the difference. I guess it's still this, right? This has more upside though if it lives. I might just, but I have to activate my graveyard. Is there any creatures in here? Oh, I get a plant. Fantastic. Sweet, guys. We love it. Look at that. Progress. Progress. Well, thanks Lord Burb and John Seedy for visiting me today. Most welcome. And yeah, we're still rolling, guys. Diamond to Mythic. We're definitely going to take this. I love this list. Of course, it's going to get better with, you know, I'll spend some wild cards on this. Maybe I'm going to get there with the packs too. Let's see what we got. Let's just kind of wind down here, see what we got in our action today. Ooh, we picked up a rare wild card and a Ujitai and a Buster Sword. Fantastic. A couple rares. Definitely worth it to kind of start upgrading this mana base too. How do we like the Verges? They seem pretty solid, right? These are very good too, the Blooming Marshes. Let's get one of those. Let's go like this. Let's play another game, see how the mana base feels. It feels good, we'll just leave it as it is. You don't have to put more wild cards in, don't put more wild cards in. Drunken Grimmoose. That looks great. See, we don't have to lose any kind of action now. See what the opponent's doing over there. We don't know, so we'll just go right into the leech. Get in some cards. Let's get down this. Let's go here. Let's do this. We are firing on our Insidious roots here. They are going very slow with a Fable Passage. Okay, Llanowar Elf has been activated. Swing it. We can do this at instant speed, which is kind of nice. Let's do it now. We might get into our a Rebel Fort for the Surveil. Doesn't matter, right? Green is fine. And we will get... It has to be a creature for the roots. That's a Surveil. That's another Molt Tender. That kind of does the thing, doesn't it? Kind of gets our roots going. That's 2 instances of roots each time. Guess we'll keep that one. It's a little slow. Okay, that's a lot of rampies. Spooky. Well. Okay, I guess we'll just take that. Oh. Oops. That's good. That's a ball boy kind there. So many lands. They can definitely discard all the things they need to. It's pretty good for them. Alright, go ahead, opponent. Kind of a weird one, to be honest. Four, 8, 10, 22. Yeah, I like all that. Yeah, that's it. I know. I haven't seen like a Gulta for a long time. Get into the trenches here, playing these people's cherished decks, you would say. Vaultborn Tyrant, just like ramp lords. You gotta love it. You gotta respect it, man. Gotta respect it. This Fester Leech has to solo. They can do it. I've seen it do it before. Get these roots down. You get those nasty homies in there. The ones you can just exile from here. That's just the way to be in your life. Okay. Roots down. Corey. There he is. I'd love to see it. This Fester Leech is out of control right now. Chainsaw, so they come with Fester Leech. That's rude. Jite. Okay. Let's see what you're doing. Some crazy equipment. Yeah, that's why we kind of put the vermin in to kind of really get juiced up here. Okay, it's a little bit of an offset. This vermin will die next turn. We're gonna get our Maverick going. A little bit of a counter and buff on there. You love to see it. And we are ready to rock and roll. Cloud. Okay. That's double the triggers, so the GTA would get double the triggers. See what equipment they find here. Ah, the sword. We love. That's a very good card, I'll be honest. Dragon Fireblade. It's pretty good. I wouldn't swing. Yeah, I wouldn't swing here. How do we want to do this? Cloud is kind of annoying. The sword is not too crazy yet. They can't even pay into it, so I guess it's like this. This will trigger off our thing. I think we just roll in here, guys. And we get this. This is fine. Just a Fester Leech. 2 instances here of creatures leaving. A little bit of a buff. You love to see it, guys. You love to see that. Honestly, though, the Vaultborn Tyrant deck, you'd be surprised because they went elf into, 4 mana, 4 mana ramp 2, 2 lands to untap land to Vaultborn Tyrant. 3 life, 6/6. I mean, it's not bad. And then the Galta follows it up, it attacks, and then they're right back into it. So, honestly. I mean, maybe that's why they're still in Diamond. They're just like kind of playing their own cool stuff. But this deck is the truth. I am absolutely certain of it. I think it was kind of a good thing to go down a Snarling Gorehound. In fact, I feel that Fester Leeches, for some reason, they just seem to be outperforming these guys here, to say the least. Not to say that these guys are bad. I think they're quite good. They're quite good with the Insidious roots too, so I'd probably leave it like this. But man, that Fester Leech got busy, and we wouldn't have been able to do that with just a Gorehound in our opener. I think it's kind of like this. It's kind of like our tech card here, and that'll be all she wrote. So yeah, thanks for joining me today, Jom City. Am I pronouncing your name right? The Jom? The Jommer? Let's see what we got here. We got some goodies. Ureni and Haired Heirloom, fantastic. Our mastery is got a little orbs today. I think we have 2 orbs now. I did have the Eunice sleeves. I did like those too. We have 3. Sometimes you can get into some nice little you have your different card styles here. Jeez. Macs are weird to navigate this stuff sometimes. Ooh, I want that card in real life. Bahamut. Lightning Chocobo? Yeah, we'll get that full art Chocobo for sure. Lightning. Look at Lightning, guys. There's the sleeves themselves. Cool. Let's make sure we sleeve this up correctly. We definitely want to be vibing. Yeah, I think I did I get you? I think I hold on. I thought we I got you here. I sent in the request here. So maybe if you can open your app, you can just go ahead and check. Did I type it in right? John Bomb. Yeah, while you check, let's take a look at this deck. Let's see what it looks like in a budget sense. These are mythics. It's rares. These are all commons and uncommons. So there might be something still here. You kind of need like the oozes for like omniscience. That's like really important. This thing just builds a ton of cards into your graveyard and then becomes a creature later on. It could almost be like win more. You might not even need it. Like we're kind of getting there just with this stuff here. I don't even think we ever like had this thing ever attack. It was just kind of ready to go. You know, it was just extra insurance, which is kind of crazy. It's a great card. But yeah, let's see. For each creature card in your graveyard. You could go something like this. Let's see. For budgety. Let's clone this over. Just have some fun here. And we could basically remove the lands like so. You could add the other reduction spell. Reduce. There's another creature that benefits from a lot of reduction. Let's see. Cost. Let's see here. Yeah, the Wreathing Necromass. Okay, that one's cool. So now you're kind of juiced up again. How do we fight off against like creature exile? You don't have any of the can't afford the commons or uncommons either. It's kind of brutal. I mean, it's better than the rares though. Like you can get more into the uncommons faster, right? I need to know this if I'm able to help you guys too, because I do put a lot of budget decks out, but it's not like these are so readily available for all of you too. But it kind of does make sense, right? But I think this is the deck, just like this. I mean, we might get like 2 sources of, yeah, like this. Like whenever this creature attacks, exile a target card from a graveyard and it's unearthed. That's great for against our stupid omniscience cards. And that's basically the deck right there. You can't play 18 lands though. That'd be psycho. It's probably something like this. $12, $20, or maybe you just add the harvesters and be like happy with that. You don't even need the Wreathing Necromass. Maybe these are just gas already. Maybe these are better than the ooze. They have a little bit more of a punch and you can unearth them. That's crazy. That works for the roots. I'd say these are a good accompaniment for sure. You can do just 2 of these. And then you go here and get those lands such as this. We're going to do the paint, the ones that do the damage. We don't care about the racing. And we don't care about our life. Oh, sure. Let's see. That's... I find that out here. Okay, there you go, brother. Let me type that in for you. Zombify is cool. I did try Zombify at one time, but it's just like we're playing those spells for so cheap anyways, and for this particular deck, Jom, you don't really want to have too many of these non-creature spells. You want to put creatures into graveyard, not these enchantments, not these instants. That's why when I had 4 of these, it was like a nightmare because I was just milling land and instant, and I was never getting to these cards. So like 6 is probably enough already. This deck is budget. It's like commons and uncommons, and it's gas. I think we could actually probably take this because we tune this list, and it's firing. I feel like it's just like probably everything you kind of want it to be. So let's go here. We're playing this, yeah. We're in our little mythic one. We'll put the unit sleeves on because we're just living it. And here we go. Yep. And now we're here. Nice. Nice, man. It was worthwhile to go live today, for sure. Oh, it can't figure out what it wants to do with this deck. It's like, what is going on? What is this deck? You've never seen anything like it. They're gonna give me mono red. That's the only thing that will challenge us now. Wow, this queue is really long. 40 seconds. That's not really realistic, is it? It's gonna end with a draw. It's gonna like go to like 60 seconds and then it's gonna be like bugged. Yep, there's the draw. Sweet, well now we can make a video tomorrow. Literally call it Diamond to Mythic. It's fantastic. And that really would be like a fun video concept, like to just make it to Mythic with a common uncommon list. Literally. Roots is kind of a card. Wait a second. This is not the list. What happened here? I'm so confused. Why do I have Scavenging Ooze? I don't know sometimes. That's a play you can make, opponent. Oh man, you gotta love Arena. It's got a really twisted like humor to it sometimes. The ooze is just getting me though, like, I just... How did it sneak itself in there? I thought I removed all the, how many cards do I have in my deck? I don't know. Oh, you never seen that? It does happen. Yo, check this out. Oppo, have you been ever just annihilated? Phyrexian Obliterator, you gotta love it. Luckily we have Menace, huh? That is so freaking hilarious. Hey, but this doesn't get any combat damage on him, but it still does damage, right? Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sweet. I don't think this has any damage assessed to it. Wow, it did. How bizarre. We still won. Go figure. I don't know what happened with those oozes. I don't know what's going on with my life here. Oh, they just kind of snuck in. 6, 12. So we do have 22 lands. That's fine. And this is kind of like our scavenging oozes. Then we had the Overlord of the Belmerk. That was like more mill. So we need to put a little bit more mill in our deck. Seems it was like these guys and the Snarling Gorehounds are kind of going to have to pick up that. And this will be the budget list that we run off tomorrow. What kind of horseshit is that? That's the most bullshit I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen some bullshit, but that's some bullshit, homie. They did nothing? Why? Oh, great. Diamond cutter anymore? What a scuffed game that was. Alright, that'll be it for today, guys. But hey, we made progress, and we have a sweet budget deck. If we don't get like totally screwed over by like United Battlefronts and double Aegis, then we will be really good. This is so sick. I feel like we build the graveyard so well, it's like we can almost probably play more of these kind of effects. Kind of love the Astronaut's Harvester. We were building so well. So I think it's cool we just didn't find any roots, but Temporary Lockdown kind of gets us. That's not a favorite card of us, is it? Is Terra Sunder a rare? It's probably not, right? Terra Sunder. It's uncommon. Really can't have too many of these, can you? No, you can't really run too many of these effects. 6, 12, 16, 22. Then again, I don't know if we need 22 lands either. Let's do 21. Let's run like this. Do one more. Okay. Opponent? Oh no, shouldn't have done that. Big mistake. Make me discard again. I don't know why I did that. Never punished. There we go. It's not that even good, is it? Lose 4 life. Edge. There you go, opponent. Sure. By the way, this is the budget list. Oh, I don't like this. Where's my 1 terrasecond? Can you do that again, opponent? Looks like they can. They are complete haters. Send me more gas. Send me more gas. No lands. No whammies. That's a creature. My god. Got gotten by the temporary lockdown again. Yikes. I guess I lose the floor and lose in the air. What a disaster. Huh. Yeah, I think we had that. I just kind of messed up, like, through most of the game. Yeah, we had that Huckbuster. Yeah, that was fine. Cool. Well, this is a sweet list. I'm going to post it up, and thanks again, guys, for joining me. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.